Hey, Tim and Joel.
What have I done? Oh,
You all right?
I just got my cord and my iPhone charger tangled.
Oh, because I unplugged my James Corden the other day.
Oh, my God. There we go. There's one.
Hey!
You're James Corden.
We obviously were famous for last week our rolling coverage of the James Corden Balthazar stuff.
We were like the go-to show. Like,
Yeah.
you know, that we're who you come to if you want
Yes.
to talk James Corden and get it off your chest.
Yeah, we're like the Anderson Cooper of James Corden news.
I know. We were asked the bosses if they wanted us to stay on live to do rolling coverage in case anything broke.
That's right, or in case he was going back to another restaurant. We had people on the ground.
Yeah, man's got to eat.
Is Angela Bishop back from New York yet? We worked that out yet? Because she was... Oh, she's not.
Can she pretend to be in...
I know.
Can't we just call someone in the office and they pretend to be outside Balthazar?
Yeah. You still can't say it, which is interesting.
Well, what is it, Balthazar?
Balthazar.
It's hard with my slight lisp.
Well, over the weekend, he's broken his silence. This is James, after being banned from Balthazar. In an interview with the New York Times, he claimed that he didn't do anything wrong. Now, he says, I haven't done anything wrong on any level. I feel so zen about the whole thing because
Anyone
I
that
think
says zen.
it's so silly. It's not silly you yelling at a member of staff.
No, abusing people's not silly.
I just think it's beneath all of us. Well, hang on. What do you think? Having a tissy over the fact that some egg yolk was in your egg white omelette. Do you think
Yeah.
that's beneath all of us?
For sure.
It's beneath you. It's certainly beneath your publication. So that's his interview, which he's kind of just completely missed the point. You were being a pig to someone who works at a restaurant, a big piggy wiggy,
Yeah.
and you've been caught out, James.
And given that there's so many people coming out with so many examples of him being a nightmare to wait staff, I think it would have been more admirable of him to go, hey, you know what? Maybe I have been. Maybe fame's gone to my head a little bit, and I need to check myself before I wreck myself.
Oh, that's beautiful. Well said.
Thank you very much.
Well, then that TikTok that I saw, we're going to hear our very own Curtis Stone's weighed in. We'll get to that in a sec. But remember I played this last week?
You can start to think you're perhaps a bit more of a dude than you really are. And that very much happened to me. You know, I had a swagger in my walk.
Yeah, this was some TikTok, but it's James Corden's voice.
Started going out quite a lot. This door had opened to this world that I thought looked like fun, where people go, you're amazing, you're great, can I have a photo? Do you want a drink? Come out with us.
And then the Patrick Stewart stuff, when this was years ago, James Corden presented Patrick Stewart, Star Trek fame,
Legend.
with an award, and then was standing there kind of with his hands in his pocket looking disinterested behind while Patrick Stewart was accepting the award.
When the recipients are receiving their awards, don't stand at the back of the stage with your hands in your pockets, looking around as though you wished you were anywhere but here.
Oh, you couldn't be more wrong, sir. And if it looked like that, I'm so sorry. But when you come up and present an award, just get on with it.
Oh, my
I know.
God.
It's-
And I've actually met Sir Patrick Stewart, and he
you?
is a delight.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I told you I had the chance to meet James Corden, and I chose to stand where I was.
Well, you made the right decision.
Now, Curtis Stone's weighed in. Now, his big restaurant in LA is Maud, isn't it? Named after his grandmother.
Curtis Stone confuses me.
Why?
Because who/what is Curtis Stone? I know he was one of Oprah's favourite things
Yeah.
one year, and that's kind of what made him famous. But
Excuse me, Surfing the Menu? Do you remember Surfing the Menu?
sort of. That's around the time of The Cook and the Chef and all those sort of,
Oh, mate.
you know, all that sort of
Well,
gear.
when it was cool to have free to wear and watch daytime TV.
Yes, yeah, and have a cooking show.
Yeah.
I just find that Curtis Stone
Yeah.
always weighing in on things,
There he
but
is.
I've never seen him present up a dish.
Oh, well, there he is now on the beach with
God.
with his co-host. His name
Look at his hair.
was that Ben O'Donoghue? Yeah, he had a big restaurant in Brisbane. I think Ben. He's a lovely guy.
So Curtis was one of Oprah's favourite things, and that's how he became famous, right? Because he did do Celebrity Apprentice in America.
Yeah, my mate Jeff lived with Curtis Stone in London.
What?
Yeah, my mate Jeff lived with Curtis Stone in London. Well, because you got to live with someone. London rent's very expensive.
Not if you're Curtis Stone.
Oh no, but this wasn't when he was Curtis Stone. He was just Curtis Stone.
Was he?
He wasn't the Curtis Stone. He was just Curtis Stone.
Oh, okay. Well, he's Curtis Stone
Yeah.
has bought some property down the road from us, and it's like the Curtis Stone event space coming soon in 2023
In Melbourne?
In Melbourne.
Wow,
Maybe we should do a live broadcast from the Curtis Stone event space.
this is him.
I'm surprised James Corden's always been an absolute gentleman in our restaurant.
Oh, has he?
He has. He's always been a lovely guest. He's always been very kind and friendly to the staff. I'm shocked to hear that.
Shocked to hear that.
I know, but also this, like, it doesn't seem like he's just been pulled up for this by like paparazzi. He's like standing there,
He's waiting
happy
for
to
his
give.
car.
Okay.
No, come on. You can't. But also, Curtis Stone, the world is enjoying canning James Corden at the moment. So if you don't want to get involved in that, just stay out of it. No one wants to hear the good side of James Corden.
Yeah, you've taken all the fun out of it, Kurt.
Serving the menu.
Embark on a gastronomical adventure with these two hunky men.
Oh, marriage made in heaven.
Hunky.
From wicked surfing spots to their gourmet cooking.
Perfect combination, mate.
How's that, mate?
Oh, it's great, Mark.
You won't be able to decide which is tastier. The places they'll take you, the dishes they create, or the boys themselves.
You're a fun guy to be with, Mark.
Surfing the Menu. Thursdays, 9 p.m. on Octo.
Oh my God! You know how
that's
the other
so
day we
fun.
did songs that wouldn't fly in 2022.
Yes.
That's a TV show that wouldn't fly in 2022.
Right,
Tasty hunky men. You won't be able to decide what's tastier, the food or the blokes.
What's wrong with that?
I mean, I'm not offended by it, but it's just so funny.
I know.
With in the current time.
Yeah. So you're right. Okay.
Nothing offends me.
No, that's true. It just reminded me of the Meghan Markle stuff about being a deal or no deal girl, and how she was.
She said she felt objectified being a deal or no deal girl.
Yeah. No one really cared about the girls. They just cared whether or not they had $10,000 in the race.
Oh yeah, and Whoopi said that too. She's like, I think they just want the money. They don't care about the girls.
Kate, Tim, and Joel on Nova.